More from Dallas now on what may be, I repeat, may be the capture of the assassin. We know this much. One man has been taken into custody. He was taken into custody in the Texas Theater in Dallas, specifically for killing a Dallas policeman. We're told this, that a check was made of the building from which the shots that killed President Kennedy were fired, and they found a rifle on the 5th floor of that building. Police then received a tip that a man suspected as the assassin had gone into the Texas Theater. 2 Dallas policemen went into the theater. They were told by an usher that a man had just come in. They spotted him. 1 policeman fired at the suspect, who returned the fire, killing the 1st policeman. There was shooting within the theater. The other policeman then arrested the suspect, who yelled, "It's all over now." He was clapped into handcuffs and taken out. We do not yet know if this is the man who fired the shot that killed President Kennedy. I am told that our station in Fort Worth, Dallas, has more late film. So for a report, we go to station WBAP-TV, Fort Worth, Dallas.
Hundreds of persons witnessed the shooting in Dallas just after the noon hour. We have films of eyewitness reports. Coming up is a statement by Charles Brand, who was on the sidewalk and saw the shooting.
Unfortunately, I was probably 15 to 20 feet away from the president when it happened to him.
Tell us exactly what you saw, sir.
He was coming down the street, and my 5-year-old boy and myself were by ourselves on the grass there on Commerce Street, and I asked Joe to wave to him, and Joe waved, and I waved, and the man...
That's all right, sir. You go ahead and tell us.
As he was waving back, the shot rang out, and he slumped down in the seat, and his wife reached up toward him, and as he was slumping down, and the second shot went off, and it just knocked him down from the seat.
2 shots?
2 shots.
Did you see the man who did this?
No, sir, I did not see the man who did it. All I did was look in the man's face when he was shot there and saw that expression on his face and grabbed himself and slide. And the second one, whenever it went, why, I'm positive it had hit him. I hope it didn't, but I'm positive it had hit him, and he went all the way down in the car. Then they speeded up, and I didn't know what was going on, so I just grabbed the boy and fell on him in the hopes that there wasn't a maniac around. I'm sorry. I can't help you more, but I won't forget it.
Yes.
Polaroid picture taken by another witness, Mary Norman of Dallas, showing the president slumped over in the car.
Just as Mary started to take the picture and the president came right even with us, 2 shots, we looked at him and he was looking at a dog in the middle of the seat. 2 shots rang out and he grabbed his chest and a look of pain on his face and fell across toward Jackie, and she fell over on him and said, "My God, he's shot." And there was an interval, and then 3 or 4 more shots rang out. By that time, the motorcade had sped away.
What prompted you to take the picture at that particular instant, ma'am?
Well, that's the only chance I had. Mine is a Polaroid, and I can only take one every 10 seconds, and it was at that time whenever I took it.
Did you know he was shot?
No, I didn't. I must have sensed it immediately when he slumped, because in the picture, that's the way she's there, and he slumped over. And
Did you see, were you a witness, did you see the person who fired the...
No, I didn't see any person fire the weapon.
You only heard it?
I only heard it, and I looked up and saw a man running up this hill.
Could you tell me, you had no idea?
No, I had no idea. I had nothing to go by. I mean, I don't think it dawned on me for an instant that the president had been shot. I mean, I knew, and yet it just didn't register.
Did you get a look at the set?
no, I had taken the picture and then the shots, and I decided it was time to fall on the ground.
You did fall on the ground.
Mary Norman was the woman who took the picture on the right. The other woman was a companion, Jean Hill.